The most priceless possession of the human race is the wonder of the world. Yet latterly, the utmost endeavors of mankind have been directed toward the dissipation of that wonder. Nobody any longer may hope to entertain an angel unawares, or to meet Sir Lancelot in shining armor on a moonlit road. But what is the use of living in a world devoid of wonderment? My name is Jonathan Auxier. I am a children's writer. I write strange stories for strange kids. I live in beautiful Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania with my wife and family. Sometimes people ask me why I write for kids, and I don't know a specific answer about that, except that that's the sort of stuff I like to read. But the larger question of why be a storyteller is one that I think about a lot. A good story doesn't feed an empty belly. It doesn't suture a wound. It has no real impact in the physical world. And yet, there is something about a story that can alter the course of a person's life. If the right story falls into the right hands at the right moment, it can change everything. We've all got those moments where we found a book and by the time we got to the end, we feel like we emerged from it a new person, a reborn person. And that's such a beautiful and precious thing. One of the things that's at jeopardy right now in the world is a sense of wonder and a sense of awe at the things that are around us. And I think one of the things that stories have the ability to do is, first of all, show us things we could have never imagined, show us points of view and characters we wouldn't normally encounter. So this is beyond just showing dragons or weird fantasy, things like that. But I think every time we read a book, we're living inside the otherness of a different person, and it's building empathy and discovery. And it's revealing to us that the parts of the world that we hadn't bothered to investigate are actually worth investigating and are amazing and would surprise us. And all of that means that they're little engines for wonder. I don't think this is a problem everyone has, but I'm someone who's very much wired to be up inside my head. I'm really, really focused on what's going on up here, and I can kind of ignore the rest of the world if I want to, and that's probably my natural state. But those moments when you find something that are truly awe-inspiring, that sense of wonder, you completely forget yourself. Who you are, your petty concerns, your opinions, all of that stuff melts away. And I think what it's filled with or replaced with isn't just kind of slack-jawed, wide-eyed staring, but with that wonder comes room for delight and room for a broader understanding of the world. And really, that little cavity you create in all of those moments is where I think grace lives. When I'm telling a story, I'm really just trying to teach myself to have wonder as a daily practice. Every time I sit down to tell a story, I'm not really thinking about the other readers. I'm thinking about the fact that I need that because my attention is divided in so many ways, and frankly, we live in a world which is constantly trying to reduce things into very simple black and white terms, but the world is much more rich and much more colorful and much more complex than that. And I need to daily remind myself of that, and that's what stories can do.